Hey everybody, welcome to TOA Storytellers. My name is Todd and I'm joined by Rick and Jonathan Castro on this podcast. Hello guys.
What's up?
Hey.
Good afternoon. I'm in a different time zone, so good afternoon.
On this podcast, in addition to being a court reporting agency, we bring you work comp news and interviews and things like that so you can be informed about what's kind of going on in the workers' comp industry. If you have a deposition, please check out our main website at toddolivas.com. It's my name. Or if you need CEUs, that's what we're going to talk about today. Please check out TOAUniversity.com for our latest seminars. Or if you just want to listen to this podcast, leave us a kind review, and it's much appreciated. We do in-person CEUs for clients. If it's possible to come to your office, we will.
In-house training.
Thank you, Jonathan. We also do them on webinar, on Zoom, and then we're got some exciting news about our QA5. It's coming up.
I'm mostly here just for the sound effects.
There, goal. What's actually the name of that sound effect? It's like goal.
It says rap air horn. Because of like the rap songs.
Mm-hmm.
Little yawn. El Richie.
I love it.
Like we have news about QA5.
We do.
Yeah.
And but even before TOA5, we've got a webinar that's coming up on August 17th. It happens to be a very special day.
Yes.
In my
announce
world.
It?
Okay. Yeah.
It's a very special person in our industry that is birthdays that day, and so we like to celebrate.
Who?
Yeah. Man, what's his name? Mr. Todd Olivas.
That's right.
It's
The
your
man
birthday.
himself, the legend.
Yes, the legend.
I know he looks ageless, but he does turn a year older every year.
Every year.
Every year.
You know
Like
what?
clockwork. August
Yes.
17th, 1971. So if you do the math, that puts me at 150 years old, something like that.
I don't know. Plastic surgery's not cheap.
But it's working.
Yeah, it's working. Heck yeah.
Yeah, they drain my blood and they just put formaldehyde in there to keep me, preserved. Well preserved after all these years. No, August 17th actually is my real birthday, and I decided to host a webinar with...
No. The TOA Boyz, to celebrate you, decided to throw you a seminar. A webinar.
Oh, thank you.
A webinar. There's not going to be any cake for you, but there'll be CEUs, or one CEU for whoever attends.
That's true.
Yeah.
I figured what better way to celebrate my birthday than to have a webinar thrown for the work comp industry's honor.
And the first 5 people to show to our brow office, they can have a cupcake.
Okay.
Yes. Calories and CEUs.
Oh, yeah. I plan to eat like a horse what's that? Yeah, eat like hungry as a horse? What's the phrase? Whatever it is, I don't care. Doesn't matter.
It's your birthday. Whatever animal you please.
I know. I am curbing my carbs like a champ right now. I know it's...
Prepping.
Yeah. And so that I can have whatever I want that day. And
like chestnut, whatever his name is.
Joey Chestnut. Jaws.
Yes.
My hero. It's my hero.
What is that? What do you mean? What is
He's
that?
the competitive eater.
Okay. Gotcha.
He ate like 70 hot dogs.
And a skinny guy, right?
Yeah, in like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. No, literally in 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes, 78 hot dogs. And
You've got to train for that, right? You got to like just expand your stomach.
Yeah.
I've already started training.
There's really cool documentaries about it online, actually. I've seen that about how they train and like the different competitions and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can see me on August 17th. I'm going to start training for my
For your new career.
Eating.
If we can make them wiener schnitzel dogs, then I'm all in. I could probably do 82, but not the ones over there. They're big.
Is that gonna be your backup in case this whole court reporting thing doesn't pan out?
I think so.
Yeah, I think those are more. Yeah, sure.
No, but okay. So back to CEUs for everybody. That's what they care about, I think. Oh, actually, we're excited because we know it's difficult sometimes to get CEUs for people at the desk, and our clients are needing those. And so several years back, we decided to get certified to be able to offer those. And Jonathan, you spearheaded all that, but now we're able to offer education. Education for our clients. And let's talk about that. Like, how did we get here?
with a lot of work and paperwork.
Yeah, no, it was not easy. It's not easy. So
it's not easy. It takes time. It takes time. Actually, it's like anything that you deal with the government, right? Like it just takes time. It's like the DMV, but nicer. Shout out to all the people in the Department of Insurance. They're actually awesome. I love them. They're all great. They take the time to really, walk you through the process and stuff. It's just, it's just a lot of forms, a lot of paperwork that you had to fill out some of it. I had to fill out some of it. But the process, it takes some time. So obviously it's something that's been on the back burner for some time. And it was perfect timing right before the whole lockdown last year. We were able to finally get accredited and start offering that for people. And obviously there's, it's cool advantages because we can have like these webinars, like the one that we have August 17th, but then also allows us to have some more flexibility when it comes to in-person things. So those in-house classes, those in-house CEUs, we can do those in-house training. It doesn't matter if it's for 5 people or it's 50 people, we can accommodate because we no longer have to go through a third party. It's all done, here in-house by us, which makes it super, super convenient. And then to piggyback off of that, so we go webinars, we go in-house training in person, or also webinar in-house training. Then it goes into our more, the bigger scale and kind of a natural extension of Todd Olivas, and it's the TOA University.
Right. If we're honest, before COVID, we're primarily doing everything in person. I don't think we had ever done a webinar version of this, but then we had to learn how to do that, and we've become really good at it. So, not to toot our own horn, but it's kind of true.
Yeah. It took a lot of practice, but with Jonathan's help and over here, Mr. Genius, Todd Olivas, we're able to perfect it.
But if we want to toot our own horn, have it ready. But the cool thing now, it's also that obviously people, like you said, need CEUs. It's the new, the people had to submit their credits, their hours just recently, last month. And it's kind of like, okay, starts again, getting those 32 hours for the adjusters. So we have the webinar coming out on August 17th. And then the biggie that we're super excited about is
drum roll.
Yeah.
TOA University 5.
That's right. On October 29th in the city of Ontario, we're offering our TOA University 5. We're going to roll that out. It's going to be a slightly different than the past. It was not a full day conference. And why are we doing it like that versus doing the full day? We're doing a half day.
Well, are you asking or are you going to tell us?
No, I'm just.
I don't know. It's like, is that a rhetorical question? It's a rhetorical. I think it's flexibility. People are slowly getting back. So obviously having a small scale event in the sense that not the room, because we've been here before in this particular, hotel, the Ontario Airport Hotel and Conference Center. They have a big room, can fit like 300 people. But taking the big room and limiting the amount of people allows for some better distancing for those people that still, want to maybe be careful in that sense. Half day, because it allows people to be flexible. They can start there earlier, or they can just, work a half day and come and do another half day. And I think the value is really there when you think about it, half day where you get to come have lunch, mimosas, but also 3 CEUs.
That's right.
It's great value and network. So
I'm super pumped.
Opening into it, into getting back into the role.
That's how it felt wise to do it like that, rather than go hog wild, full bore, like we've done these big giant things like last time was the Riverside Convention Center. Booking that whole place out was a lot of work and effort and time. But this way we can inch our way back in, because who knows what the fall is going to look like.
And there's a little companies that might not be allowing the time off for education just yet, like in-person education. So for people might be a lot easier to take a half day, maybe their vacation time or whatnot, versus a full day. So
that's right.
Yeah.
So at minimum, we're offering between now and the end of the year, we are offering 4 CEUs spread out over a 1 CEU in August and a 3 CEU in October.
Yeah.
And who knows, potentially maybe squeak 1 more in there, but at least 4 more this year. So
whoever comes, are we doing CEUs on our Christmas party? Is that?
We might have to. We might have to. People need them. People need them. So
and you could just go, you could register online at toddolivas.com. We have a little register button. Click on there, and it's easy. We've made it pretty simple.
Super simple. Go to toddolivas.com/register, and then they'll see the registration page. And I'm on it right now, and I want to give a big shout out and thank you and grateful that Misa, Stefan, Kohler, and Ward, MSKW for short, is being our presenting firm this time. Super excited. Known Mike Misa and the team, Martin, for a number of years. And also they're going to have Felicia and Ryan, and Heracles, I hope I'm saying his name correctly, also presenting. So it's sort of like a, you get...
all hands on deck kind of approach.
Yeah. It'll make pretty engaging and super hilarious and fun. I think I'm super pumped to wait to spend my birthday with these guys and you guys. So,
which is, it's one of the cool things too, that it's a constant feedback that we get. Feedback is that our webinars are a little different. I think that we've gotten really good at improving from whatever we've already built and making these webinars very interactive, very entertaining. Avoid the monotone thing. I'm just gonna play on the background. It doesn't even matter. It's not about that. It's about engaging you that you get some sense of value out of that. The one CEU and then also raffle prizes.
Yeah, maybe absolutely. We've been listening to your feedback. Every time. We always have some wonderful feedback. Obviously, most of it's been positive, but sometimes, we hear something that you would like to change or to add on, and we listen. And so our approach is to make that valuable for you, and that way we adjust it, customize it to fit your needs.
Yep, exactly right. So the August 17th webinar is how to dramatically decrease costs and expedite closure on your claims. It's one CEU. And you'll learn a couple things. You'll learn a lot, but some of the highlights, the bullet pointed highlights are understanding increased costs, new OMFs, streamlining resolution, utilizing procedure to expedite settlement prior to a med legal exam, and then also avoiding multiple panel QME on a single claim when possible. So that will be all headed up by the expertise of the Misa, Stefan, Kohler, Ward firm. And I'm pumped.
That's gonna be awesome.
I won't be upset if nobody sings me happy birthday. I'm always super embarrassed at that. I don't know why. I was always, but
Ricky will be ready. He'll be ready.
Remember that one time we woke you up with the cake in your house?
Yeah, I love that.
That was fun.
That was funny. You misspelled my name on the cake.
Yeah. No, they did.
Mr. Oliver.
I wrote it in Spanish. It's because we put it in Spanish.
Oliver. It was a tres leches cake.
No, it was hilarious. I thought you did it on purpose, but they actually had made a mistake on the lettering, right? Mr. Oliver.
Yeah. Mr. Oliver.
Mr. Oliver. Okay, so today's short and sweet. We got August 17th coming up. So everybody who wants to go, you still got time. August 17th is coming up, but it's 3 weeks away, something like that. Go to toddolivas.com/register to register. If you've got a need for a CEU, and you got a space for, we got the space for you if you got the need.
People are loving it. Look, the crowd is going crazy.
Whoa! It's amazing.
You better register soon. Look at that. You better register soon.
Security.
That guy's going to go crowd surfing now.
And then our big one later in the year, in the fall, or around October 29th, is a couple days before Halloween. We are going to be having a Halloween theme. So we'll all be in some sort of costume, right?
Booze and CEUs.
Yeah.
Right. BOOS.
No, I thought it was with the C.
Boozy.
Mimosas. Legendary mimosas.
Yeah. It's a play on words. It's a pun. Legendary. Are mimosas a thing in the afternoon? Most people probably wouldn't think so, but I think it's fine.
There will be now. On a Friday, why not?
So we'll probably have to find about 75 people to join us and see if they agree with me or not. If mimosas are fine in the afternoon on a Friday.
I think they'll agree. I think they'll agree.
So registration for that one is not quite open yet. We are delaying that one to just get some things straight.
August 9th, I think it's when it opens up.
we've said August 9th is the date we're going to open the doors for that one. And
save the date. Be on the lookout.
Yeah. So, and I think our seating is limited this time, right? Last time it was unlimited. Well, we 300 plus, something like that. But this time, because we're inching in forward to an in-person event, large scale conference, we've limited it to how many people?
Well, I think that right now the number that we have is 65.
We got 65 seats.
65. Yeah.
Those will go quick.
And those will go really quick. So when August 9th hits, I'm hoping that, we'll see a big rush and, we'll get all those seats filled pretty early. And then we'll see what happens.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Oh, and so it's 3 CEUs, it's 3 speakers. We already have one speaker / panel already booked. So we'll save who that is and what that's all about for a little bit later, because it's going to be really cool. Very unique too.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll leave it at that. Everybody, we're good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great talking to you guys.
Yep. Hopefully everybody will see you on August 17th on our next webinar. So go to toddolivas.com/redshirt and redshirt. Okay.
We'll see you guys there.
See you guys there.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, it's Todd. I just want to let you know this TOA Storytellers podcast episode is sponsored by my company, Todd Olivas and Associates. We've been supplying court reporters for depositions since 2003. If you're an attorney and need a reporter anywhere in California, we've got you covered. We're on a lot of preferred vendor panels already, but if we're not on the ones you have, usually a simple inquiry from you to your TPA or employer does the trick. Or if you work at a TPA or employer, please ask your defense attorneys to give us a try on one of your files. We've been known to treat our clients like family, and we would love a chance to work with you next. To schedule a deposition, simply call 888-566-0253 or visit www.toddolivas.com. That's www.toddolivas.com. Thank you, and hopefully we'll see you at your next deposition.